My son is a very, on the positive, very, very animated, but it does have difficulty staying focused, and also at times had difficulty staying in control both of his physical self and also just verbally. And that was really quite disruptive in the classroom setting and very concerning, because as a parent I had no clue where this was coming from.
So from the very beginning, as an infant or as a toddler, we identify strengths and weaknesses, or where a child may need support. When a child is slow with developing speech or language, that becomes pretty apparent when they're little rosebuds and they're not developing that skill. Or if a little child has got some physical issues as a rosebud, it becomes very apparent if they're sitting a lot but not able to move around and climb and slide and do other things.
One of the goals here at Beginnings is to help each and every child climb that developmental ladder. Some children do it with ease and others are more challenged, and they may be challenged with speech and language, genetically, biologically, behaviorally, emotionally, and we are able to offer children additional supports in helping them grow and develop in the best possible ways.
So each child is unique, and we have to see that, each child, and then work them throughout the day so they're not left behind, so they're not left on the side or left in one area.
And even with parents who come here knowing that their children have those special needs, there's a real capacity to both understand them and understand how you have to address them. And also the range of resources that Donna has because of her professional relationships in being able to refer parents if there's additional services that are needed. And that's sort of critical today as more and more of these issues get identified in children.
Autism is a complex neurobiological disorder that involves developmental impairment having to do with social interactions, verbal and nonverbal communication, and a restriction in a child's interests and activities.
Just the sound of your voice is intelligible information for them, and they will take it in because we are hungry for intelligible information. But the autistic child, it sounds just like random noises coming at them, so that instead of being attracted to it and trying to engage it, they in fact avert, they turn away from it, because it's the same way that you would turn away from a jumble of noise because it makes no sense to you. So the whole process of taking this and making it intelligible for them so it becomes something that they turn toward rather than turn away from is going to make the most fundamental difference in the entire course of their life.
Over the past 2 decades, the prevalence of autism has increased exponentially, attracting national and international attention. And what has been most important is learning and understanding that early intervention is extremely important in helping these children learn and develop capacities and helping them move forward in the best possible ways in their development.
Early identification is the key to successful treatment. Many developmental theorists like Alan Shore and others believe that we have a window which may last from birth to, say, age 2.5, 3 years of age. And that after that things crystallize so that getting in early while the nervous system itself is still in what's called a plastic state, that it's changeable, developable, and getting the early interventions that will match the needs of the emotional system, the nervous system of those children is critical.
For the most part, the experiences here at Beginnings have introduced all the children who were or may be on the spectrum and have incorporated and has worked successfully because everyone has come together to work as a team to help that child be a part of the program and not be just off to themselves getting the services that they need.
And at Beginnings, we've developed a program that allows for children to partake both in the developmental curriculum as well as receiving additional supports and services that help them develop these skills that are so important as they move forward in their growth and in their development.